Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to 205 Live. My name is Dave Easton alongside Tim Price.
Yes, it's great to be here for an edition of 205 Live. Of course, the first 205 Live of Season 6.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and our new GM, Corey Graves, is in the ring. Welcome to 205 Live, the must-see show on Twitch. And tonight, my first show as GM, I am looking forward to see who is going to take this brand on.
Well, here's the new chairman. Well, what's he gonna do to really up the ante?
And tonight in the main event, Tony Nese will take on Tiberius Dupree, the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic for the Cruiserweight Championship. And next week, we will...
Already making plans for next week.
Have the Tag Team Championship on the line when Kendrick and TJP have their rematch against Swan and Alexander. And tonight, them teams will face each.
Well, great action being already built up for next week.
Other in singles matches. So all that's left to say is get ready, NSW, because 205 Live is here and we're about to kick off Season 6 with a bang.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. That 205 Live won't kick this off without the bang, because look at that main event.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tony Nese must defend the Cruiserweight Championship against the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic, Betterness himself, Tiberius Dupree. That comes up later on. And coming up next, it is to kickstart Season 6 as Travis Lee, the A-lister, takes on Akira Tozawa.
Well, what an exciting way to kick off 205 Live here. I'm sure these two are going to put on an absolute clinic.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Los Angeles, California, he is the A-lister, Travis Lee.
Yes, here is the A-lister from Hollywood. And well, let's see how he can kick off his Season 6. A win over Akira Tozawa could be very big for him.
Yeah, Travis Lee, of course, has said and off-season that Season 6 is now his season, of course. Landed his first major TV role and, of course, and movie role back in the off-season. And now we have a few of these A-listers on our roster.
Yeah, it seems to really, attract the attention from the Hollywood A-listers. Gotta love it.
Yeah, of course, Travis Lee was part of the Snakes on a Plane 3, of course. Star-studded cast from NSW in the off-season.
Ah, yes. And what a great film that was.
But Travis Lee back to his day job, ladies and gentlemen. Can he get the W here tonight?
That is the big question. He was in the Cruiserweight Classic, did not win it, but he showed a good performance in it.
Travis Lee, of course, ready for action here on 205 Live. So much coming up tonight. Of course, we've got the tag teams title match next week. Of course, there's singles matches coming up tonight. And what about this gentleman, ladies and gentlemen? He is Akira Tozawa.
And you could hear the fans going along with this one. Of course, Akira Tozawa, a big name on 205 Live. Of course, this man being a former Grand Champion.
Indeed. And the chance go round the arena. And Akira Tozawa always knows how to bring the fans to their feet here on 205 Live.
Yes, he certainly does. As I said, I think this is going to be a match that is really going to show what we're in store for in Season 6 for 205 Live.
Settle back, ladies and gentlemen, and enjoy. 10-minute time limit in play as always, and NSW for Season 6 is, my goodness,
wow.
Travis Lee showing Akira Tozawa that he can fly.
Yeah, lovely Hurricane Rana there, and then, good lord, what a punch to face, and followed by the clothesline.
And you can see the damage that may have already done. As Akira Tozawa looking like he's struggling for breath early on.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that with a man like Akira Tozawa. You know, he is a big part of 205 Live, a big fan favourite.
No. Seeing it's all about making a name here in NSW. As there's Tozawa with the counter, and you could hear the smack of Travis Lee as he hit the ring pretty hard.
Yeah, he hit that with just pure force there. And that's what Akira Tozawa can do, though. He's got great strength along with the high flying and the speed.
And Tozawa now up on top. And there's the missile drop kick, beautifully executed. Tozawa looking now to press home the advantage. Snap suplex, beautifully executed. And Tim, you've got to be saying here, Tozawa, after that shaky start, now in control.
Yeah, he is in firm control. Yes, it was a shaky start, but that just shows you what the cruiserweights can do, can turn around a match so quickly, as it looks like that's what Travis Lee's now trying to do.
Look at this, and Travis Lee on top, my goodness, taking Tozawa across the ring. Oh, now back on the second. Travis Lee definitely doing a lot of more high-flying moves this season. We've seen early on in this contest, Tim, you would be thinking maybe a different approach from Travis Lee this season.
Yeah, possibly. Is look at this, the surfboard stretch here. My goodness.
And of course, we have to say hello to our brand new referee for 205 Live for Season 6. Everybody, I hope you make, of course, Bill Decision, our new referee, feel welcome.
Let's see how Bill Decision compares to the other refs we have. Oh, a Falcon deal from Akira Tozawa.
Nobody kicks out of the deal.
Oh. Sure don't, but Akira Tozawa not going for the pin after the Falcon deal.
Slap by Tozawa, and then the quickness sending Travis Lee down, and now Tozawa looking for the cover. Not even going to get a 2 count on that one. Look at this now, just big shots by Akira Tozawa.
Into the temple there. There's Akira Tozawa back in control. So what you're going to see from the cruiserweights though is that back and forth, great at countering each other.
And there's a massive elbow from Tozawa. And you've got to be thinking here, Tozawa, if he can pick up a win here, when we get back into that Grand Championship run.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to have a second run with that championship, or even, well, the Cruiserweight Championship.
What is Tozawa thinking of here? Oh my goodness. Watch out.
Oh my. Oh! The strength of Akira Tozawa.
Back of Travis Lee's head. And that could have easily knocked the A-lister out.
Yeah, easily could have. The way his body just folded there. This could be it.
No. Tozawa can't believe that he hasn't got the win there. Somehow Travis Lee kicking out at 1. Great opening match here on 205 Live tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to go anywhere. Of course, the Cruiserweight Championship on the line in our main event. What does Tozawa do now? Throws Travis Lee to the outside. Oh, ready?
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
He's thinking of it. Look out, we've got a flying Tozawa!
Jesus. Just the flights there from Tozawa and the force he put behind that suicide dive.
Tozawa in control. No way.
What is he thinking now?
Oh, from the top. He had to be a good 15 foot in the air.
Well, he had to be, and that was poor. But Travis Lee not taking kindly to it seems.
He may just have the advantage here. Oh, backwards Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, that reverse Hurricane Rana just spiking Tozawa's head into the mat there.
And Travis Lee now stalking Tozawa. This could be the end. If he can hit. No, I thought he was going to go for the A-lister, but not going to happen this time. Maybe.
Oh, just a drop kick there.
maybe trying to think that there was more chance. No, into the knee bar almost. And now this is a lot of pain.
Yeah, it is. It looks like a reverse figure four, but look at this. Tozawa fighting out of it.
Big punch. Now breaks the hold.
But how much damage did that do?
But look at this. It doesn't seem like much. Tozawa dumping Travis Lee on the top rope. Into the cover. Is that enough to have knocked the wind out of the A-lister? No, 2 count only.
Yeah, just a 2 count. Well, we're down to the final 4 minutes. Who is going to get the win, or could this end in a time limit draw?
Look at this. Tozawa. Oh! Right into the face.
And a brutal sparkling witch there, and Tozawa is feeling it. But that could cost him. You can't get arrogant or cocky.
Tozawa may now think that he is just seconds away. And now an Indian deathlock.
Yeah, he's got that locked in, and Travis Lee looks like in a world of trouble. Could he be forced to tap out here? No. Tozawa, let's go.
What an opening contest. Fans on their feet here. And 205 Live. And Insecurity to the back of the head.
And it looked like Travis Lee had caught Akira Tozawa. He was too fast and snapped German suplex.
That is how quick Akira Tozawa is. Just snapping Travis Lee like he was nothing. Travis Lee in a world of hurt. Bill decision down for the count. And the 3 for Akira Tozawa.
And well, what an opening contest here for 205 Live, the first match of Season 6. And well, these two put on one hell of a performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Akira Tozawa.
Well, if we get more performances like that throughout the whole of Season 6, 205 Live's really in for, well, show stealers.
Tozawa picking up the win, ladies and gentlemen. What a start to Season 6 it is for Akira Tozawa.
Oh, what an impressive victory.
Yeah, you've got to think that it's big things to come for the gentleman in Season 6 here. And why not take up the applause? Wait a minute, Drew Gulak!
What the Drew Gulak here? And with the kendo stick, what is this about?
Well, Drew Gulak attacking from behind. And wow, what a way to make a statement, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, that is a big statement maker there, but what is this all about?
And this is not done, because Travis Lee is now getting the chip. Come on! This could be a lot to get out of there, ref.
Yeah.
And well, look who it is!
Oh, it's Joe Luke in for the save here.
About time someone came and helped, because that could have easily been a bad ending for Akira Tozawa. And thank goodness for Tula Luke, as we're going up next. Cedric Alexander is going to take on the Brian Kendrick, of course. These are part of the tag teams that will face off for the championship next week.
Yeah, we're going to see who's going to get the first little bit of momentum heading towards next week. What a matchup we have.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being accompanied by the fellow tag team champion Rich Swann. He is one half of the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, one half of the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. And well, what a team that him and Rich Swann make. I'm glad that we don't have to see him dance though.
Later on.
But now I've just realised it. Great.
Because we go back to the Cruiserweight Classic final, ladies and gentlemen. What a show that was. And of course, Brian Kendrick and TJP defending against Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann. And many people didn't give Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander a chance after the attacks that had happened on them during the Cruiserweight Classic. But no, it turned around and we had new tag team champions.
Yeah, many regarded it as a shocker, but you know, Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann They're world-class talents in that ring. So I wasn't as surprised.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent being accompanied to the ring by TJP. He is the Brian Kendrick.
Yes, there he is, the Brian Kendrick. Man who likes to always have a plan. Well, I'm sure he's got a plan for tonight. Whether he can execute that plan.
So you've got to be thinking, ladies and gentlemen, 7 nights, of course, away from the tag team rematch. Can Kendrick and TJP become 2-time champions? And of course, you've got to be thinking, Tim, they would want to make an impact here tonight by taking out the champs.
Yeah, that would certainly be a way to make a huge impact, really to get momentum towards next week. If you can pick up both the singles wins, Kendrick and TJP can do that for the team.
The evil mind of Brian Kendrick up against Cedric Alexander. It is next on 205 Live. Packed night here for 205 Live. And Bill Decision, of course, your referee. Now, Tim, you've got to be seeing here, both TJP and Rich Swann on the outside. You have to be, both men in the ring have got to be careful of them on the outside.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think Cedric Alexander will have to watch out more for TJP because him and Kendrick are very devious in that ring. Always got those plans. Whilst Rich Swann's problem, sometimes I think he's too much of a nice guy.
Yeah, it's done him well so far. Look at this, a crucifix into the cover. Just a one. And Brian Kendrick in control early on as Cedric Alexander goes out for a breather. Quickly back in though. And nice! See, STO takedown.
Yeah, lovely STO takedown, that flatliner. And now it's Cedric Alexander in control of the Brian Kendrick.
Now look at this. Oh, nice clothesline, Kendrick. Taking back the advantage. Just like that.
Oh, but look at that from Cedric Alexander. That's what I think you're going to see from both these individuals. There's a lot of back and forth because they would have done their homework on each other. Watch
out. Drop kick right into the chest. And that is athleticism of Cedric Alexander. And TJP on the outside not looking very, very happy as his tag team partner in a lot of trouble. And oh my goodness, almost trying to dislocate the arm.
Yeah, try to do that. That could, really make things difficult if Brian Kendrick tries to go for that captain's hook submission. Big shots. Look at this. Alexander going to town on Brian Kendrick. Picks him up. And now just dropping him onto the turnbuckle. My goodness. That's just a brutality for you. There's Cedric Alexander. There's the athleticism. And many people have said, Tim, that Cedric Alexander is one of the most gifted people here in NSW. If he can really get on his game in Season 6, the sky is the absolute limit for this guy. Oh, it definitely is. The sky is the absolute limit. Yes, he's one half of the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. But he could be a future Cruiserweight Champion as... I guess the turnbuckle was a bit messed up. Oh, lumbar check! Oh! Put it in the books! But no cover, and that could have really done Cedric Alexander wrong here as Brian Kendrick takes advantage. Yeah, that's the one issue. If once you've hit your pig move, you should just go for a pin straight away. Yes, your opponent might kick out, but that makes them exert energy. Yeah, and look at this. Kendrick trying to slow the pace down to his pace, of course. This is what Kendrick will want to do. He doesn't want to really get in a high-flying match with Cedric Alexander. And Alexander, now look at this. There's just this core strength of Cedric Alexander getting out of that. And all of a sudden now, straight back onto the advantage. And Alexander may be thinking it's time to put away the Brian Kendrick. Yeah, that's maybe what he's thinking as what has Cedric Alexander got planned here. Some kind of high-flying. Up on top. Oh!
Oh, he went for the elbow and Kendrick moves out the way. And Alexander hits nothing but ring mat and a kick out of 2. He still survives, but he's got to think Kendrick with a big advantage now.
Yeah, Kendrick certainly has a huge advantage here. That could have done some real damage to the elbow doing that.
Look at this, just the knee right across the back and choking the life out of Cedric Alexander. Kendrick knowing here that he is really got the advantage in his way after that missed elbow.
What has he got planned here now?
Oh, is he going to look for it? Sliced bread number 2!
Oh, hits it. And yes, Kendrick isn't very much of a high flyer, but he has got great athletic ability with moves like that.
Has he got the win? No, he hasn't. It's only 2. Kendrick can't believe it. He's put many people away with that maneuver.
He certainly has. But could this be the final move that does it? Captain's hook but submission, but Cedric's legs were too close to the ropes.
Yeah, good ring awareness by Cedric Alexander as he just got his foot under the ropes, and now Kendrick looking to do more damage. Drop kick to the side of the jaw, and this really could be the end for Cedric Alexander.
It could be, but Deep-Bar Kendrick always seems unsure of himself. He's the man with a plan though.
Yeah, look at this, Alexander taking full advantage, lying in wait here, but again now looking to go high risk.
Jumping flatliner, but could this be bad for him to try this?
No! Very nice. And now Alexander trying to get the crowd back on his side. Few smart words for TJP. One half of the tag team champions in control here. But you know Kendrick will be in line and wait, but Alexander trying to see if he can really put the end to Kendrick. Brain buster!
Vicious brain buster there. And Kendrick's back into being a world of troubles. That leaping elbow drop.
And again. Swan loves what he's seeing so far. Into the cover. Is that enough? And here comes TJP!
Oh, what the?
Well, come on, ref! Referee,
surely it's a disqualification.
Referee has not rung the bell yet. Alexander, look at this, Alexander fighting back.
He's fighting back here. What? And again fighting back, but
referee has not
decision. Ring the bell.
Referee has not disqualified TJP. I find this quite interesting. But TJP has really not done anything to Cedric Alexander. Yes, he broke the pin up. But Alexander has taken it to both of them.
There he is, but I mean, this could be a mistake from Cedric Alexander, though, because that gives Brian Kendrick the chance to fight back here. So look at that, TJP is leaving his crucifix.
Has he done the damage, though? That's the thing. Kendrick, all of a sudden now with the advantage. Now, going for the pin. Foot on the rope, referee!
Oh, is this done?
No! 2 count only. My goodness. And now, Alexander is, I think, in a different kind of mood. Detonation kick!
Yeah, we've known TJP to hit that move. Is that just rub it in the face of those two?
Alexander,
but their plan has failed.
You could see what they were planning to do. Look at that. Kendrick looks like he's out of it. Ding!
What was that?
And now Alexander, look at this. Up again. Brain buster again. As we count down to under just 2 minutes left. Almost for Cedric Alexander, but has he done enough?
Surely he has now.
Yes! Cedric Alexander picks up the win in a hard-fought contest over the Brian Kendrick.
I guess maybe Bill Decision did the right thing in not calling for a disqualification. Because Cedric Alexander with a huge pinfall victory.
Huge win. And what a match between these two. Of course, we'll see Rich Swann and TJP go at it in a short while, but my goodness me, what a match.
Yeah, what a matchup. Those two really came at their all. Some controversy in it, but Cedric Alexander comes out the better of the two.
And I tell you, the rise of Cedric Alexander continues here on 205 Live. Oh, match freeway, Tiberius. Tiberius, I am glad you are looking sharp, because tonight is a night when you are on top of the cruiserweight division and we take out that jacked Tony Nese.
Well, that's where you're trying to give the words of wisdom.
Oui, Mr. Freeway. Tonight will be the greatest night in such a short time here in NSW. I will light up the dark... finally bring some class to the Cruiserweight Championship, and when I pin Tony Nese, I will be one in the spotlight, the one people will come and see.
Well, some very confident words from Bettinus. See if he can get the job done.
Paris runways will be stopped. The hit shows will come to a standstill after the Bettinus Dupree ends the reign of Nese and moves 205 Live onward. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up of the Cruiserweight Classic, Mustafa Ali, takes on the King of the Cruiserweights, Neville.
Yeah, what a matchup this is going to be. God, 205 Live just with more great matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, and there is Mustafa Ali, of course, at the Cruiserweight Classic was where he made his debut. Well, what a run he had in that, really proving that he is a name you need to look out for on 205 Live.
Yeah, and it could have so easily been Mustafa Ali who would be taking on Tony Nese tonight, just falling short in the final to Tiberius Bettinus Dupree. But my goodness me, Mustafa Ali has really got the place talking around here. And also, you've got to think, Tim, big test for him tonight in the form of Neville. But of course, he defeated Neville in the Cruiserweight Classic. Many people thought the biggest shock of the tournament.
Yeah, many people thought that, but maybe it was a case of Neville doing one thing he shouldn't have, and that was underestimating Mustafa Ali. We'll see if he makes, well, the same mistake here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, he is the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville!
Yes, the king of the Cruiserweights, as he likes to call himself. Of course, a former Cruiserweight champion. And I know Neville, he would love nothing more than to get to those heights again. But of course, he's got to get past the very hungry Mustafa Ali.
Neville, of course, who failed to take the Cruiserweight title off Tony Nese at WrestleMania, will begin his journey again here tonight. But as I said, against a man that upset the odds against him at the Cruiserweight Classic, you've got to be thinking Neville, if he's never in the best of moods at the most time, tonight, well, he is going to be looking for blood against Mustafa Ali.
He will certainly look for blood, will Neville. It'll be a question of if he can get that blood and what kind of damage he will look to cause.
Mustafa Ali, Neville, and of course Bill Decision, of course, who's done already some controversial things here tonight.
What are our refs for?
Well, that is very true. Just a straight kick by Neville. And do you think Neville will be trying to go and teach Mustafa Ali a bit of a lesson here, Tim? Neville really was embarrassed in that Cruiserweight Classic, and you know that he will not want to see that happen again here tonight.
He certainly won't want to see that happen again. As look at this, it looks like he really is trying to teach Mustafa Ali a lesson, saying you aren't going to upstart me again. You got lucky the last time.
Drops down. Neville taking Mustafa Ali down. This is what Neville really should do, and that is try and keep Mustafa Ali down, but not if he's going to keep him up. He will just explode into life. And Mustafa Ali now in control of the king of the cruiserweights.
Yeah, he is in control, and this is the sort of technique you've got to use against Neville, is to just keep him grounded and to use whatever moves, because Neville is just so quick.
Mustafa Ali up to the second rope, and the splash down right on to Neville. And I tell you, that will drive the air out of Neville.
Oh, it certainly will drop the air out of anyone.
Nice.
Oh!
Flatline STO takedown. And Mustafa Ali here, once again showing why he was so impressive. Oh, but he went for the spinning heel kick and Neville moved out the way.
Yeah, there is just that pure quickness of Neville and just how experienced he is, really showing it as, oh, look at that, using the ropes as a weapon.
Up to the top. Oh my goodness, Neville, I think, injured himself.
Yeah, I don't know who got hurt more in that. It looks like maybe Mustafa Ali, but yeah, Neville could have easily injured himself. Oh, is this a mistake though? Because look at this. Mustafa Ali is stirring. And he takes advantage.
Up over the top. And then, no, over the top by Neville. He can show he can be just as quick.
Oh, yes, that is just the speed of Neville. And again, just that experience he has. He just pretty much knows every counter to every move imaginable.
Neville now putting Mustafa Ali up on top here.
What has he got planned? Just a straight punch into the face. Uh-oh.
Look at this. Superplex, maybe?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Jesus! What's a superplex?
Halfway across the ring. And Neville now completely in control. Is he thinking of maybe a sparkly witch here? Yes, he is!
Oh, yes!
Back of the head. And now Neville, no! Mustafa Ali coming back there. Neville taking a little bit too long. And now Mustafa Ali going to take advantage with a neck breaker.
Lovely neck breaker. That's what you can't do against Mustafa Ali, is take your time too much or give him a second to breathe. That's what we have learned in this short time in NSW.
Two big forearm shots. And then the Pele kick just to add injury to Neville. Sends him Neville into the corner. What is Mustafa Ali going to think now? Is it going to his time to go up top? Maybe do some damage to Neville here.
Yeah, looks like it. Uh-oh. Is he thinking of a superplex of his own?
No, he's thinking
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Spanish fly!
It's from the top. The Spanish fly.
But Neville
What?
having none of it. Oh, Ali, over the top. Neville didn't realise Ali can take advantage of inverted DDT. If he can look to that 054, then you know this one will be over.
Oh, yeah, it'll definitely be over. Mustafa Ali looks like he's close to maybe thinking of going for it. But again, I'm sure Neville knows a counter to it, whether he can hear his... Oh, good Lord, gutbuster.
Come to halfway through the time limit here, ladies and gentlemen. God, man, what a night we've had so far on 205 Live. Still more to come. Make sure you're telling everybody where we are on social media. They do not want to miss the Cruiserweight Championship match coming up for our main event, of course, is again to the top. He's not going to try this again, surely.
Oh my God, no way.
He is, you know.
Oh, no.
Neville could be done for. Spanish fly from the top. That's it. Referee, come on.
It's like he's... I think there was a ghost up there.
And Mustafa Ali has defeated Neville again.
And wow, what a victory for Mustafa Ali, yet again proving that he is a name to be remembered on Tour 5 Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Mustafa Ali.
Oh, and if Mustafa Ali can continue with performances like that, we could be looking at a future Grand Champion or potential Cruiserweight Champion.
My goodness me, Mustafa Ali with another impressive performance here on 205 Live to add to the Cruiserweight Classic. To defeat Neville not only in the Classic but tonight shows that Mustafa Ali is certainly one to look forward to in Season 6.
Ah, yes, he certainly is. Mustafa Ali is a name that's I think really going to remain on Tour 5 Live. It's going to really impress.
Big night for that man as he debuts on 205 Live and beats Neville. And wow, big win for Mustafa Ali. As there is Mark Woolley, of course, along with Tony Nese. Let's see what they have to say. I'm here with the Cruiserweight Champion, and that is, of course, Tony Nese. As it looks like Tony Nese. You see, Mark, you have some. You have to give congratulations to the Breed, don't you? The guy, of course, won the Cruiserweight Classic, but you see, he forgot one thing, and that he's facing Tony Nese. And tonight, unlike other 15 superstars, he faced the champ. He's not faced the champ, and tonight, when all said and done, Paris will stop, but it will not be for Dupree. It will be for anyone, not from anyone from France. It will be for the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
Wow, strong words from the premier athlete there.
Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Swann takes on TJP. And of course, we've already seen what TJP can get up to in the ring tonight. Can Rich Swann make it 2-0 for his team in singles competition?
And that's what we will find out.
Wait a minute, this is Noam Dar.
Wait, what?
Well, I know Noam Dar is supposed to be facing Johnny Gargano.
What is going on here?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting some news out of the back. That Corey Graves has had to pull apart both TJP and Rich Swann and has moved their match next. So now we're going to have Noam Dar versus Johnny Gargano.
Well. Good Lord, Vic's already blowing up backstage between Rich Swann and TJP before they can even get to their match.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a change to the advertised match card, of course, but I hope that will not spoil the enjoyment. Of course, it might give a chance for TJP and to Rich Swann to cool down, of course, when they've got a match still to come.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to help them cool down, or it's just going to make things worse. Neither of those two might make it to next week.
Noam Dar, of course, the Scottish Supernova. Well, you've got to think, ladies and gentlemen, what is Rich Swann and TJP? Why couldn't they just wait till he got into the ring?
It's just a bad blood, it seems.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, here is Johnny Gargano, a guy who also had quite a showing in the Cruiserweight Classic.
And then did pick
up a big fan favourite.
Yeah, I was going to say, picked up a huge fan following during the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yes, definitely a big match for him. Let's see if he can get one over the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano, Mr. Johnny Wrestling, will be ready to go here tonight. And the fans here on 205 Live absolutely love this guy.
They certainly do. You can just hear it in their voices. You know, just because you're a big fan favourite doesn't mean you're going to get the win. Of course, Noam Dar not really one to care about what the fans think.
Not at all. So here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Noam Dar and Johnny Gargano. I expect this to be a very technical match. One that I think could really come down to who makes the biggest mistake first. Oh, nice cutter by Johnny Gargano.
Cutter very early on, and that might just really disorientate Noam Dar.
Johnny now, as I say, put on such a good showing in the Cruiserweight Classic. Many people certainly seem to favour Johnny Gargano as that tournament went on. Bit of a shock that he didn't go on to the final, but you have to say that he came up against him at Tiberius Dupree, who was just on top form.
Yeah, Tiberius was on top form. I mean, but there was some controversy. Was it in that match?
Yes, I think so.
With a certain Sheamus?
Ah, yes, of course. Yes, the United Irish, of course, looked like Gargano was on his way to victory when the music of the United Irish played. And, well, we have not heard anything from Sheamus's group since then.
There's got to be an answer at some point, of course. It seems Gargano's more focused on, Noam Dar right now, which is the right way to be, but he's got to want answers sooner rather than later.
Yeah, it's true, in Germany. And we are being told that the scheduled match between TJP and Rich Swann will happen, which will happen next. There's a lovely small boy from the top.
A lovely small boy there. And Gargano's just in dominant control here.
Just a one. Noam Dar quick to get out of that one. You've got to think, ladies and gentlemen, that both these competitors, it's very different scale of fan likeness, but of course cannot deny the skill of both these men. Oh
wow,
that is just some power from Noam Dar.
That is great power there. That's what I said. Both these men are very technical at that ring, so they know, counters to everything.
Look at this, just a shot trying to wear down the hamstrings of Johnny Gargano, and of course that would be a big plus, because if you take Johnny Gargano and take his leg strength and speed off him, then you've got a great chance of victory.
Yeah, definitely. That's with really pretty much all the cruiserweights on 205 Live, is they're known for using their leg strength. Oh no. Anyone, even Johnny Wrestling, can do a hammerlock arm breaker.
Oh, goodness me. There's a nice shot, and now double underhooks. And he likes to call that the sweet end. Pete Dunne, how you doing?
I don't think he'll like that very much.
Noam Dar now. Oh, Noam Dar, look at this!
Oh, into the knee bar. That's how quick Noam Dar is.
But there, Gargano noticed what was happening, got out of it very quickly, but damage could have been done. Noam Dar so quick.
Yes.
Many people said if he gets rid of the cocky attitude, this guy can go quite far.
Potentially, but I have nothing. Well, I take no issue with a confident attitude from our superstars.
Oh no! Look at this. And good night, Johnny Gargano.
What an insecurity to the back of the head.
And Johnny Gargano kicks at it too, barely getting the shoulder up.
Oh, I thought that was it. I thought he was out of it, but that might have just been pure instinct.
And now again, look at that, right into the hamstrings. Really could easily get a dead leg off that.
Oh, easily, which if Noam Dar wants to put another knee bar, we could see a tap out.
Look at this again by Noam Dar.
Oh, look at this, just targeting the limbs here. That is very smart, and that is Noam Dar's style.
Dar now seeing if he can finally put Johnny Gargano away. No, nice jaw jacket by Gargano. And over the top from Dar as anyone. Even the Scottish Supernova can do a Russian leg sweep.
It's into a cover here, but no. Johnny Gargano kick it out.
Shot right between the shoulder blades. And Noam Dar will just try and work at his pace here.
And just wrenched on the head and the neck there. And Johnny Gargano's in trouble. Oh, Northern Lights.
And now, again into there. Oh, there he is. He's got it again. But no, again. Oh. Did you see the foot of Gargano? Luckily, just under the bottom rope, and somehow escapes when that could have been the end for Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, that could have been the end there. If he had not got his foot to the rope there, I think he would have tapped. Very lucky, but well, very lucky positioning and ring awareness.
Back elbow again. Gargano in a lot of trouble. No, just a big power bomb.
Yeah, vicious powerbomb there, and is he looking for a second insecurity?
Look out, wobbly legs of Gargano. And he's got a bloody cut.
Oh, come on, he's busted wide open, and that's it.
Surely got to be it. The Scottish Supernova picks up the win here tonight on 205 Live.
Yeah, very impressive victory for Noam. You can't deny the heart of Johnny Gargano, how much he was able to survive, but in the end, Noam was just too much for him to handle here tonight.
My goodness, that insecurity is devastating. After some lucky escapes, the second one wasn't going to be lucky enough, as Noam Dar right there put the exclamation point on the win, and the Scottish Supernova picks up the win here tonight.
Yeah, he certainly does. What a matchup. 205 Live. Yeah, again, just showing how good they are.
Congratulations to Noam Dar, and I'm sure he will be very, very happy backstage. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up on main event on Sunday night, Tulu Lurik will take on Drew Gulak. We've seen what happened earlier on tonight. We'll be looking for some revenge for Lurik against the man that is trying to make 205 a better place.
Yeah, what a matchup this is going to be for main events. You don't want to miss it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, apologies for the match card, but of course we've just seen Noam Dar and Johnny Gargano. Now we are being told TJP and Rich Swann will have that advertised matchup.
Yeah, the advertised matchup, but good lord, this match could get very violent very quickly.
Good indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being coming to the ring by the Brian Kendrick. He is TJP.
Yes, here is TJP. That's the only thing I dislike about that band.
The dab is in
it's
full
coming,
force.
It's coming to 2018 and you still are dabbing.
Hey, we all dab.
I don't.
TJP, of course, changed his ways towards the end of season 5 when Brian Kendrick got into his head, and of course they won the Cruiserweight Tag Team Championships, but we now have to look and try and regain them next week off Rich Swann and Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, it's a real question if TJP and Rich Swann can make it to next week, considering what happened backstage and what could happen in this matchup. Oh no.
I'll be good, Tim, I'll be good.
Really?
I will. I promise.
Oh God, Dave, sit down.
I love it!
Sit down.
You take over, Tim.
We always have to when this guy comes up, and here is one half of the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. Here is Rich Swann. Part of me wants TJP to absolutely destroy this man so we don't have to see Dave's horrible dancing.
I love this. Come on, Tim, get up.
No! Stop. You are embarrassing not only yourself, but everyone here. You're an embarrassment to commentary.
Watch, I can do what he does, watch. Yeah! Row the boat! Whew, that was good. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rich Swann versus TJP. Of course, he's former friends, of course, now bitter enemies. As TJP starts us off. Now, I think Tim's trying to take a break, I think, ladies and gentlemen. As now working over. It's alright, Tim, don't worry. Don't worry, just you stay there. I'll do this. As TJP takes the turnbuckle pad off here. This is not a good sight for Rich Swann. Who is Rich Swann already busted open? Looks like he's already busted open that. As Tim would say. Don't let him hear us say that. Of course, he's got a bloody cut. Of course.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, look.
You knocked a bloody cable out.
Oh, well. I thought he had a bloody cut. He doesn't have a bloody cut. Maybe I've just got bloody cuts on the brain.
You're a disgrace.
And look at this. A swing of the hips by TJP. And now, a back suplex just to finish it off.
And Mr. McMurdo hasn't got rid of you already is amazing.
Only 5-time winner of a Slammy. It's alright.
Yeah, but they were all flukes. It only mattered when I won it.
Where's Rey Mysterio when you need him? Over the top by...
Oh, he got fired. Do you want to join him?
It's a shame. Cover. And no, look at that. Rich Swann quick to get out of that. TJP can't believe that he kicked out so quickly. And you've got to be thinking here, this could be an absolute brawl next week here on 205 Live, when these two teams will, of course, collide for the Tag Team Championships. TJP now going to the outside. And, oh! Lovely small boy.
Yeah, lovely there from TJP, who's in firm control.
And now trying to go for another kick, but Swann quick to get out of the way. And look at this now, over to the top. And Swann now looking to see if he can do some damage. And right to the hardest part of the ring.
Well,
my goodness.
Bad.
I haven't pulled the wire out. I promise I haven't. As a shot down by Rich Swann. And Swann now sending TJP back inside the ring. And no win for the kick and missed. If he connected with that, it would have been over.
Yeah, I think it would have been, but look at this. Chicken wing gutbuster from TJP.
And Swann's head got caught in the top rope. More damage done. Detonation kick incoming. Connects! And
there
that,
it is.
It could be all over.
Yes.
Has he got him? No! 2 count only.
TJP can't believe it. I can't believe it. I think that was a 3.
No, just a 2. And now TJP on the top here. And Hurricane Rana leaping. My goodness.
Lovely.
And now some words for Cedric Alexander and the arrogance of TJP.
You call it arrogance, I call it confidence, and really just trying to rub your opponent's face in it.
Oh, look at this. TJP
Oh,
over the
look
back
at
here.
that.
And now, oh, another suplex.
Oh, wow.
And now look how fast he is, and that is how quick TJP is into the cover. Both legs across the shoulders, only gets a 2. TJP still on the attack here. And Cedric Alexander's seen enough. And that's going to be a disqualification. He has. Wow. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. TJP has picked up the win. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you what happened after Johnny Gargano's match earlier on this evening. Look who came out.
Oh, look, yes. Who it was. Those 3 who were responsible for him, well, being defeated in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tony Nese defending against Tiberius Bitterness Dupree. Who is going to walk out the Cruiserweight Champion? We'll find out next on 205 Live.
Yes, what a main event. I think we could have a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being coming to the ring by the leader of the Freeway brand, Maz Freeway. He is the challenger, Tiberius Bitterness Dupree.
And yes, there he is. Just look at him. There is Bitterness. There is Tiberius Bitterness Dupree. I can't imagine how much that'll cost.
And of course, Maz in the gold suit, of course, tonight. You've got to be thinking that this could be the night that the Freeway brand take the Cruiserweight Championship.
Oh, I think it is. Just look at this man. He is so ready for this. To be the man who leads 205 Live.
Mr. Dupree, and of course, Maz Freeway, the leader of the Freeway brand. Of course, also manager of Oliver Bisping over on Raw. And well, look at that. Glorious, you could say.
Oh, yes. I mean, just look. This man, he is Bitterness Tiberius Dupree. I want numbers on how much that'll cost.
Well, unfortunately, I did try and get a word, of course, but he said that it was too much rupees for your numbers to count.
And then I guarantee he then said, "Away with you, filthy peasant."
Well, he was on the runway, of course, at the time, not the airport. I mean, at the model show, of course.
What you did at a model show? You're a filthy peasant.
I was trying to get a word with, of course, the challenger.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have done that, backstage here at 205 Live. Not during his free time.
Can you get past the 23 security guards that he's got?
No, I can't.
Exactly.
Because I don't actually need to get past them. I'm invited past them.
No, yeah, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiberius Dupree.
Yep.
Is he just moments away from becoming the Cruiserweight Champion?
Unlike you, I'm not a filthy peasant.
Well. Of course, welcome if you are new to NSW. Please do get your bets in if you haven't done so already. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the champ. He is the premier athlete, Tony Nese.
I mean, yes, there is a reason he is the Cruiserweight Champion, and it's just the performances he has put on since claiming that championship. But I think Tiberius Bitterness Dupree is his toughest challenge to date.
We are going to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Nese, of course, who defeated Neville at WrestleMania to hold on to the Cruiserweight Championship. But you've got to be thinking, many people think this could be even his biggest challenge to date. And well, will Tony Nese go into the 140 days, or will this be the end of the title reign?
You know, I'm making the bold prediction. I think it's the end. I think we're seeing a new Cruiserweight champion at the end of tonight. I can't wait to see the celebrations.
Crowd are ready, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, the Cruiserweight Championship. We are ready to go. Is this the night Tony Nese hands over the title for the last time? Or will Tiberius be as close as he gets there to that title?
We will find out what our main event this is. God, the first episode of 205 Live in Season 6, and this is our main event. Oh, I can't wait for the next episodes.
Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Nese, big shot. And he's now waiting to see what he can do. Tiberius, and the thing he's got to do is try and take Tiberius down here.
That's what he's got to do, but it's a lot easier said than done. We've seen how vicious Tiberius can be when he's really on his A game. Delete!
Delete! He's going to delete! I thought he was on NXT now.
I think so, but you can't delete betterness. It's physically impossible.
That is true. Look at this. Take down by betterness.
Oh!
And then just a punt for the good measure.
And this is when betterness can get truly vicious. He has got such educated feet, or in this case, educated knees. He's been using those as a weapon rather recently, especially during the Cruiserweight Classic.
Now, just into the backbreaker. And then again, look at this, he's hanging on.
Again.
Try 3 of them.
Oh, good lord, just the viciousness of Tiberius Betters Dupree.
And drilling, but I think he missed it with a knee. But Tiberius may just have got a lucky break there. Maz still happy on the outside. Tony Nese will be quick to get some distance here, Tim.
He tried to, but Tiberius just seemed to be better at it, as again with that knee shot into the face.
Lion Salt, my goodness! Tiberius is all over the champion here so far.
He certainly is, has him up. Oh, suplex backbreaker. My goodness.
Into the cover. And a kick out at 1 by Tony Nese. And Tiberius has just really got the champion way. Wants another Lion Salt. Connects.
Again.
And look
at this.
He's laughing at him.
Yeah, because betterness is just pure betterness, and he's admiring his work.
My goodness me. You've got to think Maz Freeway has what he's done to Tiberius in the offseason. I do not know, because it seems like this guy is on another level to people at the moment. Backstabber!
Oh, there's the backstabber. Tony Nese is in a world of trouble.
Tony Nese has just not got out of the blocks. And I'm telling you now, he definitely needs to get some separation, because his championship is on the way out. Tiberius has him up! Betterness end!
The betterness head into the cover hook of the leg.
No! A 2 count! Tony Nese is still a champion! Whew.
Goodness, I mean, you can never deny the toughness of Tony Nese. The fact he's still alive, but Lion Salt again.
3 of them! Freeway on the outside, bellowing instructions. Telling Tiberius to stay on his man here. Now, finally, Tony's shown some life. Nice Northern Lights.
That's what you got to do. Just Tiberius Betters Dupree is so using those knees so effectively. I think that's what Tony needs to do, is take out the knees.
Hand Just really trying to choke the life out of Tiberius here. And it's very strange here, Tim, but the crowd seem to be really on the side of Tiberius here.
Yeah, it seems to be so impressed with his performance that, you know, even with the arrogance and the cockiness, they still have admiration for this guy.
Of course, remember, ladies and gentlemen, Tiberius did win the Cruiserweight Classic, and this is why he has this shot here. And look at this, he's got Tony Nese right where he wants him here. And Nese is struggling to get out of this. Big shots. Third one. And Nese, the damage has surely got to have been done there. And Tiberius! Oh! Backbreaker! And again! And a third!
Good Lord, is this onslaught going to end?
And Tiberius just taking his time. Masri nods in approval. And well, Tiberius just could be seconds away. Backstabber!
Oh, there it is again.
It only means one thing. Oh, wow!
Then he could just...
Tiberius has him! Bitterness end!
This end to whack. It's into the cover hook of the leg.
We have a new Cruiserweight champion!
And it is bitterness on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest and new Cruiserweight champion, Tiberius Bitterness Dupree.
And he has done it. Tiberius Bitterness Dupree, your new Cruiserweight champion. What a match he just put on. What a main event. And we have the dawn of a new era of bitterness.
My goodness me, Matt Freeway is going to throw one hell of a party tonight. That man, Tiberius Bitterness Dupree, is your new Cruiserweight champion. Wow, what an end to the first show of the season, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Tiberius Dupree. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen.
Congrats.
Thanks so much for watching. Of course, Tim, say goodbye to the fans.
Goodbye, fans. And oh, there's my Evite.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to 205 Live. We're back for NXT on Saturday night, 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. Dear Easton and Tim Price will see you for NXT.